Assalamualaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So, the topic here we will discuss today it is the Solvay's process, and basically what does happen in the Solvay's process. The scientist whose name was Ernst Solvay in the year 1838 to 1922 was his era, and he began the study of the cheaper way to produce the sodium carbonate. And here we have the formula for the sodium carbonate, which is Na2CO3. It is sodium carbonate. Now, how do we prepare the sodium carbonate? So he was the first scientist who just designed the cheaper way to produce that, and due to its name, it is named as the Solvay's process. So in the Solvay process, basically we are going to prepare the sodium carbonate by using the different types of the raw materials and a proper process that is including different types of steps is offered for the preparation of the sodium carbonate. And here we have a lot of uses for the sodium carbonate that we will discuss later. So you just need to learn its formula, that is Na2CO3. That compound is containing two atoms of sodium, one atom of carbon. So the ratio of sodium to carbon to oxygen here we have it's 2 ratio 1 ratio 3. So this is the simple formula for the sodium carbonate. Now let's have a look on the principle that on what principle that Solvay's process just work. So it basically lies on the low solubility of the sodium bicarbonate at low temperature. And the temperature we have it is 15 degrees Celsius. Basically, when we have the sodium carbonate prepared in this process, this is having the low solubility, and here the temperature drops to 15 degrees Celsius. So when carbon dioxide is passed through the ammoniacal solution of the sodium chloride, in this we prepare a solution of sodium chloride that is known as the brine as well as ammoniacal brine. When it is prepared, now we have to pass through by the carbon dioxide. At the end, we prepare a product which is known as the sodium bicarbonate. And after the preparation of the sodium bicarbonate, we have the sodium carbonates production. So this is the simple principle of the Solvay's process, that it has low solubility of the sodium bicarbonate at low temperature. Now let's have a look on the raw materials for the Solvay process. Here we have the three types of the raw materials. And what does mean by the raw material? It's mean the starting material, or we can also call it as the reactants that we need for the preparation of the sodium carbonate. The first one reactant that we have it is sodium chloride. It is the common salt. It is known as NaCl. And here its name is brine. Now what is difference between the simple sodium chloride and the simple brine? The main difference is that when we have the concentrated form of NaCl at this stage, it is known as the brine. So concentrated sodium chloride is known as brine that we have to take for the preparation of the sodium carbonate. The second material is calcium carbonate, which is also known as the limestone. Its formula we have CaCO3. It is having calcium and the carbonate and carbon and oxygen. And the third one raw material, or the third one reactant that we need, it is the ammonia gas, which is NH3. Now, by the use of the NH3 plus ammoniacal brine and by the help of the calcium carbonate, we will be able to prepare the main product of the Solvay's process, which is sodium carbonate. So these are the simple raw materials that we need for its preparation. Next, we have the process of formation of the sodium carbonate, as it is the simple flow sheet diagram for the Solvay's process. Let's have a look on it. First of all, we need sodium chloride and the ammonia. This is the ammonia. as NH3, and this is the sodium chloride, that is the salt brine concentrated aqueous solution of NaCl. We have to pass out the carbon dioxide, as a result of which we obtain the ammoniated brine that is having ammonia in it. After this process, we have to do the filtration. In the process of filtration, all the unused or all the solid particles that do not get dissolved in the solution, it can be filtered. After this process, second we have precipitation of the sodium bicarbonate, and the third step is calcination. And after the process of calcination, we gain the main product, which is the soda ash. And when there is a precipitation of the sodium bicarbonate, the carbon dioxide is released here and it can be reused again for the process of the Solvay's method. And here, the ammonia that we use, from where we gain, when we have the salt brine concentrated aqueous solution of sodium chloride, then with the help of the magnesium hydroxide precipitation, now here the preparation of the magnesium chloride takes place, and from there we gain the ammonia, and that ammonia can be used again. At the end, the magnesium chloride is also obtained. Or in all this process, this is the first and this is the second. Here we have the central one process, which is the hot ammonium chloride solution is used, and it just split up and preparing the ammonium for the first step. So this is a simple process of the soda ash. It is a very cheaper process. Now why it is called as cheaper process? Because in this process we can gain the carbon dioxide again and again, over and over, and it can be used by or for the further process. So this was all about today's lecture, and in the next topic we will discuss all the basic reactions or all the basic steps that are taking place in the Solvay's process. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.